Okay, here in Phuket, well, Patong technically, about to jump on the blue bus and catch the blue bus, which is the local bus to Phuket town, old Phuket town. This be it, the blue bus. Just a quick update whilst I wait here in the blue bus for it to depart and take me to old Phuket town. I'm here in Patong. Not necessarily because I want to be, because I've been here many times before. Nonetheless, it's a nice place to be. I wouldn't have chosen to come here. I'd probably go to another island, something unique where I've not been before, but it is what it is. So, as always, I'll make the most of my time. Collecting the 40 baht fee. Okay, so I've arrived in old Phuket town. It was about a 45 to 50 minute blue bus ride, but here I am. Old Phuket, full of funky cafes, coffee shops, art houses, and some beautiful architecture. So let's check it out. Much needed water. So, what a check. After a very enjoyable day, popping into a coffee specialty shop and having a iced, rich chocolate drink, more walking amongst the beautiful shops in old Phuket town, back on the public bus back to Patong, dropped into a bar for a beer or two. Went back to my hotel room for an afternoon snooze. Shower, of course, because it's always hot, you're always sweaty. And then I'm back out on the streets here in Patong, alone of course, and I find myself urging for Indian food. So I'm here at Light of India, and I've just had a butter chicken, and it was bloody delicious. And here arrives the ice guy, right on time, to worry the fact that I was at the same bar this time yesterday, and he arrived again. Clearly I've been at the same bar for too long. Anyway, those big bags of ice, 20 baht a bag, I've noticed. So that bar there, owned by an Aussie bloke, is where I spent a fair bit of time whilst I was here. Why? Because it's across the road and the weather's been very average, so the commute from the hotel to the bar is a mere 50 metres. Number two, the small breakfast, which is actually huge, is delicious and great value for 200 baht. And it's a kind of nice place to sit because you're not hassled by vendors and the like. This is the hotel that accommodated me for the past 5 days. My hotel room was up in the corner there. I'm glad to be leaving this place. Albeit it's been nice. The room is pleasant and clean and comfortable. Too long in the one hotel. So again, we move on. So this was my view for way too many days. Staring straight at my hotel. So again, glad to be checking out. In terms of my time here in Phuket, well, let me share with you my time here. So I arrived here Monday. As I may have mentioned in previous videos, I only chose Phuket as a destination only because of my friend thinking that he would enjoy this part of Thailand. Well, but I've done a fair bit of what Phuket has to offer, so why come back? So today is Friday, 5 days after I arrived. As I shared with you, I stayed in that hotel across the road. I drank and ate
at this bar many a times and met some of the local guys. It's an Aussie bar, so you get a lot of the Aussie retirees coming here, drifting in, having a couple of beers, drifting back, having an afternoon snooze, drifting back. It's an interesting insight into retirement here in Phuket for some of them. So with that, the wind of the fan blew the menu down, blew my camera down and tinkered with the bell. This bell you ring if you want service. How good is that? You don't have to reach around and stick your hand up or go to the bar and ask for a beer. You just press the bell and she'll come to you. Anyway, back to my time here in Phuket. Yes, 5 days too long on your own when you are familiar with the place and there's virtually nothing new to do. The weather's been less than desirable as well. Heavy rain, overcasts pretty well every day, and that rain and overcast weather is set to continue. And in fact, on reflection, throughout the Philippines and here in Thailand, the weather has been less than desirable most of the time. Anyway, it is what it is, and I came with no expectations, so I'm not in any way disappointed by that. So today I have a Grab taxi picking me up from the hotel at 1:30. I've checked out already, and he's going to take me down to the port here in Phuket, where I will hop on a fast boat. I'm catching a fast boat to Koh Lanta from the port of Phuket. I'm a little apprehensive about today's voyage, only because the typhoons that have been coming through the Philippines and northern Thailand, what sort of weather they are capable of producing is anybody's guess. The boat time is an hour and a half, and it's a fast boat, so it's not a particularly big boat. I guess if there were any concerns, they'd call it off. I guess we'll wait and see when I get to port. But if I look over there, the clouds are very grey, so rain is imminent. I just hope the wind stays calm. So the journey begins in my Grab taxi from the hotel down to the port here in Phuket. Cost of the Grab taxi, 433 baht, I think, which is around about 20 bucks, let's say. Okay, so here at the port here in Phuket, gate 11 is where I check in for my speedboat ride to Koh Lanta. Have a look at this for a fruit display. Very impressive, isn't it? Most of it's real, some of it's not so real. Okay, so I've got my ticket, I've got my sticker, and boarding in 10 minutes, gate 2. Okay, it's now boarding time as we head to our ferry. Pleased to say the weather has been kind. There's a little bit of a breeze, but there's no rain, no heavy wind of course. That should make for a pleasant 1.5 hour ferry ride. There's the boat. Right. Good to see the life jackets are within reach. All the luggage goes in the front of the boat. Passengers are in the back. Okay, so around the gantry we go. Zigzag around. Gotta watch where I'm going. I'm wearing my thongs and they're not the most supportive of shoes, I must admit. But I wore thongs on the off chance I might have to wade through the water to get to the boat. Not so. Okay, so off we go. Well, I'm rather fortunate in that I have a row to myself. Now in this squeezy environment, that's a luxury, because you need all the space you can get. We're now out of port and he's firing up the engine, so let's hope for the best. Okay, Okay, this is the closest I get to Koh Phi Phi. Staying on the boat because we're going to Koh Lanta. I'm not that phased the fact that I've missed out on Koh Phi Phi. I'm a bit sick of crowds, having spent a week in Phuket. So I'm looking forward to some solitude. And I don't think you'll get it here on Koh Phi Phi because it's normally, pretty flat out. Look at those boats through there. Those long-tail boats. Oh, look. You might as well look at that one right there. If you gave those throttles a real workout, the two on the left, that's basically how he steered the boat. He worked hard, the captain. Well, having arrived here in Koh Lanta, the first thing when you get off the ferry, you're all spinning because it's been so bloody rocky for about 2 and a bit hours. But you're met with hordes of transport people. They're tuk-tuk drivers, taxi drivers, all keen for your business. And all you want to do is break through the crowd and find a little spot to sit down and order a banana shake, which is what I've done. And I'll gather my thoughts and then I'll start the process of getting from here to my hotel, which I'm guessing is 20 minutes away. I'd like to hire a motorcycle while I'm here in town so that when I'm done here in Koh Lanta I can bring the bike back here before I vacate the island. And there is my on the spot ready to go, 50 baht. The thing is in drinking one of these is not to drink it too fast, otherwise you get brain freeze, and I feel a brain freeze coming on right now with the temptation to get it into your body, cool your body down. It's so great that you consume it too quickly, but you pay the price. Brain freeze might be an Aussie thing. So I guess if I walk up here, this is the place on the right to rent a bike by the looks of it. He's just rented one. Happy days.
Hello, where you go?
Greetings, I need a motorbike.
Motorbike, this is my point.
What? What? Bigger one?
200 baht.
200 baht. And those? What about the red one?
Okay, 300 and 200.
Red one? Same.
Red one, 300.
Yeah. I'll take that. Have to rent motorbike. Deposit your passport. Oh, righto. I'll do the 3,000 baht. Money to buy. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Please wear a helmet. Yep. Don't drink it. Yep. Okay, so having rented my motorcycle, red 160 Honda Click, I think it is. We now make our way to the hotel, which is about 7 k's away. They've generously given me 1 litre of fuel to get me to the hotel and not much further. So I might fill up later today, if not tomorrow. So I'm liking the vibe of this place already. Way slower, less congested, quieter than Phuket. So I'm delighted to be out of Phuket and hearing a bit of tranquility here in Koh Lanta. My bike even comes with a phone holder, very handy. Something you never really want to see, ambulance, coupled with a motorcycle. And there's what's left of the bike.